Hello, and welcome to the introduction for the Building My Community Northwest Indiana opportunity. This patch program aims to assist girls in making connections to their local leaders and elected officials, then to work hand in hand with them to beautify and better their own community. Thanks to the John W. Anderson Grant, troops working on this patch program in Northwest Indiana communities can apply for funds to assist them in completing their Take Action projects. To start, download or print the Building My Community Patch Program guidelines from our website. The first step in the patch program requires girls and troops to make a connection with a local elected official by attending a community meeting. This can be in person or virtual. When you meet an elected official, you should introduce yourself along with our Girl Scout movement. The key is to introduce them to Girl Scouting and let them know there are Girl Scouts who are always looking to help in their area. Once you've attended a community meeting and gotten to know an elected official, leaders can let us know by filling out a base patch request form on our webpage. We will mail base patches directly to the leader. Then it's time to start thinking about step 2 and your community's needs. But before we get to step 2 in the patch program, let's take a moment to recognize the difference between community service and taking action. Community service projects are great, especially for younger girls just being introduced to the concept of helping others. But for this patch program, we are asking you to think deeper. Take action projects should be what you aim for. These are projects that are created by you, the Girl Scout. They don't only take your time, but your leadership skills as well. Leaders, if you're not familiar with Take Action projects, check out our training on the Learning Portal. Now that you know a bit about the program, we hope you are inspired to work through Building My Community with your troop. To inspire you to continue, we do have funds available for troops in Northwest Indiana to assist with costs of your Take Action projects related to Building My Community. Let's talk about how you can apply for those funds. Troops in Northwest Indiana that earn the base patch for the Building My Community patch program have the option to apply for grant funds to support their Take Action projects for step 2. Here's how you should go about applying for funds. Step 1, decide on a Take Action project from one of the 5 areas outlined in our Building My Community patch program guidelines. It's important to work with your community officials to determine a project together that will benefit and beautify the community. Step 2, have your troop plan out the project and budget. Templates for both of these can be found on our Building My Community webpage. You will need to attach both a project plan and a budget to your application for funds. Step 3, leaders will work to complete the application for funds on our webpage. Please ensure that only one leader per troop fills out this form. And step 4, Council will review your submission and decide whether or not to award funds. We will be making decisions based on the detail provided in your project plan and budget. If sufficient details are not provided, you will not be awarded funds. It is also mandatory that you agree to providing all receipts and details on how you used the funds once they have been awarded to you. Funds are only to be used for the project you describe in your submission and must be completed during the 2020-2021 Girl Scout year. Funds will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. The maximum amount available for requests is $250. If you are awarded funds from the Council, it's important to track the use of those funds. Funds should only be to alleviate expenses directly related to your Take Action project. Remember that partnering with your community officials is key. They may also be able to help you with the costs associated with the project. It's nice to keep the connection with them throughout your work. You will want to keep all receipts you have relating to the use of funds provided to you. We will ask for copies of all receipts at the completion of your project. As a note, each troop can only request funds for one Take Action project. We encourage you to complete more and earn all 5 charms, but we can only provide funds for one project. A post survey will be mandatory for anyone awarded John W. Anderson funds for a Take Action project. It will be expected that you provide a detailed budget and copies of all receipts in which you spent the grant money. A template is available on our webpage if you'd like to make use of it for your budgeting needs. Once you've completed a Take Action project in one of the 5 categories mentioned in the patch program, fill out our CHARM patch request form on our webpage. Please ensure only 1 leader per troop fills out the form. We will ship the charms directly to the leader. How many charms can your group earn? Have any questions? Feel free to reach out to me, Annie Gilmartin, at agilmartin@girlscoutsgcnwi.org or by phone at 815-651-2715. We hope to see you there.